The former Pakistan ISI chief Asad Durrani has spooked his country, and now Pakistan has ordered a court of inquiry against the former ISI chief after he co-authored a book with the former RAW chief A.S. Adulat. Now we're getting to know that Asad Durrani will be in Pakistan's exit control list. We also had a tweet by the Pakistani army yesterday which went on to say that a court of inquiry will be ordered against him. That's the latest that we're tracking on that big story. His confession on many issues concerning Pakistan, his terror confession has come out and spooked Pakistan.
Thank you very much, Mr. A.S. Adulat, for speaking to Republic TV. My first question is, how do you react to your co-author letter, Asad Durrani, really being treated this way in Pakistan? He was summoned by the Pakistan Army GH to Rawalpindi, and now they've taken a decision to not only put him in the exit control list, not to leave Pakistan, but also in fact a probe being ordered for the book that he's written. How do you react?
I think it's extremely unfortunate, and it only goes to show how mad we are or how mad Pakistan is, because there is nothing that he has said here which he has not said before. You know what the objections might be to what he said on Osama or what he said on Kargil and things like that. He's given interviews all over the world, BBC, Al Jazeera, this, that. So I don't see, it doesn't make no sense, except that...
And we have breaking news coming in at this point of time that Pakistani Prime Minister Shahid Abbasi has summoned the National Security Committee meet. He's going to chair a meeting today to discuss security and border issues. The meeting will also discuss the matter of the controversial book that has been co-authored by the former ISI chief Asad Durrani. Now, this is the latest that we're gathering. We'll also have Anas joining us on the phone line in a short while from now. But yes, this book has created a big storm in Pakistan, and we're seeing how the Pakistani military is acting. We'd seen a tweet by Major General Asif Ghafoor yesterday. He spoke about a formal court of inquiry that has been launched against Asad Durrani. We also know that Asad Durrani has been put on Pakistan's exit control list, and today there's going to be a high-level meeting that the Prime Minister has called, and this meeting they will also discuss this book. We have Anas joining us on the phone line. Anas, take us through the details that you're gathering at this point of time. We know that a high-level meeting has been called by the Prime Minister of Pakistan.
Absolutely, Sasha. A high-level meeting by the Pakistani Prime Minister has been requested. It is all scheduled to happen in about an hour from now at the Prime Minister's office. And now the meeting of the National Security Council will mostly focus on two-point agenda. The first agenda is the book by the Lieutenant General Asad Durrani, and what possible action can be done against him. And the second, which focuses on the Afghan delegation high-level visit to Pakistan. Yes, Sasha.
Absolutely, Anas. We spoke to both Asad Durrani and we also spoke to Mr. Adulat yesterday. Now, we have these reactions coming in that there is nothing that Asad Durrani has said that he hasn't said in the past. So why these spooked reactions coming in from the Pakistani military?
Well, the Pakistani military has not been taken into the They say that the SOP had been violated and Asad Durrani was to take prior permission beforehand before writing this book, since it's the SOP that has to be maintained. And this is not Asad Durrani's first book. Now, this is pertinent to mention.
Right.
But what is the reason that has gotten the alarm bells ringing for the Pakistani side is the fact that he has maintained this so-called SOP, and that he is written with an ex-Indian intelligence chief. Had it not been the Indian that he was involved, it wouldn't have made such a big fuss in Pakistan. Yes, Sasha.
Right. Anas, thank you for getting us all those details. We trust you to keep us ahead with all the updates from that meeting. That's the big story that we're tracking, that the Pakistani Prime Minister has called for an emergency National Security Council meeting. And yes, Asad Durrani's confession in the book Spy Chronicles will also be discussed.
Thank you very much, Mr. N. Dunat, for speaking to Republic TV. My first question is, how do you react to your co-author, Asad Durrani, really being treated this way in Pakistan? He was summoned by the Pakistan Army GH to Rawalpindi, and now they've taken a decision to not only put him in the exit control list, not to leave Pakistan, but also, in fact, a probe being ordered for the book that he's written. How do you react?
I think it's extremely unfortunate, and it only goes to show how mad we are or how mad Pakistan is, because there is nothing that he has said here which he has not said before. You know what the objections might be to what he said on Osama or what he said on Kargil and things like that. He's given interviews all over the world, BBC, Al Jazeera, this, that. So I don't see, it doesn't make no sense, except that, if you're a former ISI chief, you're permanently supposed to be anti-India. And since he's not been anti-India, maybe that's why they're not happy with him.
Also, do you think that also, you said that he has already spoken a lot in the past 3 decades, after his retirement also.
Yeah, but he's generally candid, honest, upfront. He says what he feels. These are perceptions,
Right.
Yeah. But I don't know what the big deal is in Pakistan. Yeah.
Right.
And the poor man retired, I don't know how long ago.
Right. If I ask you on the Kashmir issue, sir, there's a particular conversation where he says that, creation of the Hurriyat conference was a good idea. And you also openly have referred to, Hurriyat conference as
all these things again, my point is that creation of he says that at that point of time a political front was necessary. Now everybody knows how the Hurriyat was created, where it came from. So what is the big deal?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say he created it, but what he's implying is that we needed it, and so it was necessary.
Mm-hmm. But how do you think, Pakistan is now kind of